And he'll give it here to his running back. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Sheds off the tackle. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one good for 26 and a first down. They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all Lebanon. Able to stop this guy, unable to do it on that play. They've got to find a way. How about his ability to break through and gain that yardage?
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he's going to go for it all, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but field goal's all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. The NFC offense heading back onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a P.
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown! Christian Kirk, 77 yards. As his guys have now moved out in. Now a handoff here to his running back. The Red Sea parts, and there he goes. And he'll go out of bounds finally at the 7. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And to give this time to the tailback. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Well, that was a quick hitter drive. They had the huge play to get him down near the goal line, and then they run it in. I don't know that the defense ever had a chance to catch their breath.
A lot of the time now when we see people...
They'll run it now out of the gun. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They're going to look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, NFC. A great play there. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the NFC... Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense this summer.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
2nd and 1. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now they'll run on the draw. Takes this to the 45. Not much space there after the nice move. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Check that. We're on Mike 52 right here.
2nd and 6. He's going to air one out. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. And he'll give it here to his running back. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's taken down inside the 30.
We got this.
Time of this program. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. From 17 yards out. And the NFC adds on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get...
Double tight, guys, double tight. 4 down. Check.
Now they try the right side here. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that'll help set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now it's
and he is in. Touchdown NFC. A 12-yard touchdown run. And the NFC able to widen their advantage. And let's not forget he had the receiving touchdown earlier. Now a trio. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And it is gobbled up by the NFC. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And he's got this down to the 35. They pick up 11 in addition to moving the chains. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound.
And touchdown! A great effort there. 35 yards. Following the touchdown, here's Seibert now to kick it off. This one taken from the 7. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started. And it's great to see the stars all out in one place, but in terms of football, what's really great to see is a very entertaining Pro Bowl as we are tied in the fourth quarter.
And how many of these guys thought going into this game?
There he goes left side. And he is in. Touchdown NFC. A big play there. 67 yards as his guys continue to pour it on. That's what we want right there, CD. It's a Pro Bowl. Give us... They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Brendan, every great running backs coach I've talked with has always talked about when you have great vision, you're not consciously thinking about your cuts and your moves, you're just doing them. And I think that's what we're seeing tonight. He's about to run them into submission, hasn't he?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I was just going to use that phrase. He has run them into submission.
Wave the white flag.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's the NFC with the football as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. Shifts by him at the 25, and they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go to the post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but those guys up front, they've made a lot of space. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Gonna give this time to the tailback. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. So, Charles, a victory for the NFC. Final thoughts on this Pro Bowl?
We had some fun, didn't we?
Absolutely.
A lot of excitement, some big plays to watch, a lot of those great matchups that we don't get to see during the regular season because sometimes teams don't play against each other. And, oh, by the way, no one got hurt. There's the win for everyone. I think the fans enjoyed this one.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon.
This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in them. Ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs, they by my side. come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, oh God, I'm litty. I know that you're trying to go big. Better run up the cash, you love to spend. Better kill it and did it again. But the intent, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it.
Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we pack up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. I can't take no. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, oh God, I'm litty. I know that you tryna go. Better kill it and did it again. But it's in, no, I'm down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down when the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top when the raindrop. I'm keeping the game in the headlock. When throwed and blinded my dreadlock. In the end zone with the mad dot. One phone call, get it dead stop. I feel like I own the season. Say one thing, just give me a reason.
Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We are moments away from what should be an excellent matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and the Seattle Seahawks. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half, but it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Century.
Ready? Mike 51, Mike 51. Hey, watch the slant. Hey, sharp hit.
Now a handoff looking right. And he's got some space here. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35. Opening quarter, his opening carry of the game, and I think they'll give it to him a few more times, as they should.
You're exactly right about that. With that type of a run, you want to repeat it many times until they show signs of stopping it. I think he did his visualization exercising before this one, and they're paying off.
A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
We give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. On fourth down on is Corey Bojorquez to punt. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one sails out of bounds. I think it'll be inside the 25. It will. 24-yard line is where they'll spot it. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. And they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start.
He's got daylight. 30, 10, 5, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 75 yards. And the Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go.
Set. 10-2 stop. It's our field. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. Get it.
Now they try the right side here. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. And he'll give it here to his running back. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he is in for the Seattle. Seahawks get the quick strike touchdown. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. Taken in at the 22. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown. Mark that down as a punt return of 78 yards. Here the Seahawks are able. The Vikings send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And problems spreading to the punt team now. This one goes all the way into the end zone on the fly, so that'll come back to the 20. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Vikings send out their punter. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their myth? He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. And all the way in, touchdown, Seattle. A big play there.
Got it. Hey. Come on. Bring it, guys. Fight to be one. Hey, box truck. Fight.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now they'll run it on the toss. Oh, he's got a little daylight. He jumps, and now look at him go. The 20, 10, 5, and he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A great play there. The Vikings send out their punter. He's been terrific so far. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is fielded at the 7. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. Might he be on his way to a record-setting performance here, Charles? 2nd quarter and the yardage number already ridiculous.
And they always talk about just focusing on the next play. But sometimes it's okay to dream big because they're
focusing on the 4th quarter. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great effort there. 75. The Vikings send out their punter as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And it's taken in at the 9. A little track jump.
Let's go, fellas.
So we've reached halftime. All right, we will.
Go, Jackrabbit, come on.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. It's been an excellent day for him running the football, no doubt, as he continues to soar well past 100 yards.
Yeah, it almost feels like he can just grab his briefcase and head home after putting in a full day's work at the office, doesn't it?
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. There he goes left side. And mark him down all the way inside the Minnesota 10. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 56 yards. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
Ready? 15 line. 15 line. So we got man.
And to give this time to the tailback. And some space here. And nothing but daylight ahead. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. A big play there. An 8.
Come on, set. And logo. 56. Let's get it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. A great play there. 26 yards. And the interception by the Seahawks deep. The Vikings send out their punter as he's on here to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And a most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that,
Go now. 60 yards.
now a handoff here to his running back. And running with power here. That one good for 33 and a first.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Right back to him on first down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This... And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here we go.
So the victory here for Seattle. And, partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first.
Now I'm listening to you. So for the Seahawks, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in this.
Y'all already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did. Playing skills. Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch 'cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hating 'cause ice on the wrist. I bet you wanna be famous, They act like they made us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When it's not saving, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, flash. I never switch, I never switch, I never switch, I never switch. Ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist, ice on the wrist,
All on my wrist, AOB, just all off of getting money since I was legit. Ever since I blew, they all on my. Hey, back then, didn't know I exist. Don't touch my cup, you know how I sip. Hey, got your.
Give me some Ingram. It's the coach. This is Madden Football on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Mark Ingram, fresh off a big performance a weekend ago, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Cleveland Browns. I'll be back with you again with scores around the league at halftime. But kickoff right around the corner. And standing by to call the action, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we're in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on this show. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down. Larry Ogunjobi there to make the tackle. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. On the counter, Ingram fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. And now timeout is whistled as it appears there's a Brown shaken up on the play. We'll check on his status when we get back. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down.
I can't believe they even let you play.
From the gun, Jackson. And Pascal's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. A look there at Ingram's numbers from a week ago. 11 carries, 113 yards, and a score.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now, number 3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that too.
Now it appears we've got an injured Raven down there on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. They run for the first time with Justice Hill. And, boy, he is very close to a first down. But from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to... Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do.
The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The number 1 pick, Myles Garrett, coming in to drop him. Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
On is the punter, Cook, who sends it away. And taken right at the 35. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Browns have a short field in front of them now as they take over 1st and 10. On the ground with Hill to begin the drive. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
A good throw here, finding Pascal. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 21 yards there on third down.
First down, Ravens.
Let's put that team on the clock.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. He already has 2 sacks to his credit. Now another tackle for a loss.
And you know how you can always identify who was supposed to block him? They're the ones helping up the person who just got knocked to the ground with the ball, right? Whether it's a running play or a pass play, they've got to figure out a way to slow him down. Maybe you chip him with a second guy. Maybe you just out and out double him. Maybe you make sure you take the ball and throw it as far away from him as possible. Because right now, he is wrecking things for them.
There's Jackson on third and long. And that will be incomplete. Greedy Williams, the rookie out of LSU, there to knock it away. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
Now we get a peek at the captain. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Jackson down. Going to throw again. They complete it to Hill. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack?
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Got him in. It's Brown. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 20. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Now it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Von Bell. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. After the run, here's 2nd and 8 from the 27. The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Jackson to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now. This is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football.
Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day.
They'll try to get the offense going with Hill. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Jackson from the shotgun. That's into the hands of Pascal. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. 15 so far, but he's got a 1st and 10. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
We got this.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Jackson to throw again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens. Here's Jackson throwing on 3rd and long. Oh, he almost intercepted it. They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost a 4th pick of the game. And now 4th down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was in the